Aprilia Tuareg 660. Review full electronic suite with optional rider modes.
Retro rallying has seen a huge revival recently, with the likes of the Africa Twin, DR Big and BMW R9T Urban GS all returning within the past decade.
And just as you thought the 80s were out of icons, Aprilia have joined the party with the reincarnated Tuareg.
Named for the indigenous Saharan nomads, the original Tuareg was launched in 1985 and spewed a 5-strong family of models that remained in production until 1994. And now, the Desert Racer is back, featuring the 659 cubic centimeters parallel twin of the manufacturer's recently launched RS and Tuono, albeit with tweaked internals for better low and mid-range torque. Peak of 51.63 lb-ft is achieved at 2000 rpm sooner than the RS 660, at 6500 rpm.
Ride quality and brakes.
In the pre-ride press conference, Aprilia positioned the Tuareg as ever so slightly more on the travel side of the adventure/enduro mix. And this is reflected in the design, with the high-resistance steel tube structure featuring a welded rather than bolt-on subframe, a la KTM Adventure range, which suggests that it is not intended to be ridden too hard off-road. However, every other element of the bike lends itself to off-road ability: the long swing arm, 240mm travel Kayaba suspension, with adjustable hydraulic rebound damping and compression, and spring preload at the rear, via a manual knob.
Engine.
The 660 powertrain was originally derived from the front half of the 1,100 cubic centimeters RS V4 powertrain and boasts the same 81mm bore, with a lengthened 63.93mm stroke. It has already proven its prowess in the RS and Tuono. However, this latest iteration has been internally tweaked for more low and mid-range torque, receiving optimized valve lifting, a revised exhaust layout and a newly designed intake system with longer ducts and a filter casing positioned between the headstock and the fuel tank to allow for easy servicing.
Reliability and build quality.
That frame will reportedly support loads of up to 210 kilograms, making this a capable middleweight, two-up tourer. Whether it is comfortable remains to be seen, but on first impressions the one-piece seat is more so than that of the Yamaha Tenere 700.
There appears to be slightly more room for a pillion, too.
The broad expanse of plexiglass screen looks a tad odd from the cockpit but offers great protection from the wind. The design leaves a natural gap behind the center of the screen which could allow for fitment of auxiliary rally lights or navigation tower. Value versus rivals. Starting at £10,600 for the acid gold and Martian red color schemes, £11,100 for the Indeco Tagelmust, the Tuareg costs £1,000 more than the Yamaha Tenere 700, which weighs in at £9,502, 2021 pricing. However, the Tenere 700 shuns electronic aids, with the exception of switchable ABS, in favor of a stripped-back rally style. In terms of physical specification, the two are very similar, with matching suspension and braking capabilities.
Equipment.
While the Tenere 700 is heralded for its simple, stripped-back nature, the Tuareg levels up with a host of electronics, packaged under the APRC, Aprilia Performance Ride Control, name. Switchable traction control boasts 4 levels of sensitivity, engine braking is adjustable to 3 levels and 3 different engine maps are available to change the engine's character and power delivery.